Good. I hope so.
We're in the
Vista Lounge.
Vista Lounge right now. This is where the Captain's Circle elites and suites and platinum guests come between 4:30 and 6:30. They have a table set up with appetizers, and it's very empty today. Hello.
Yeah, I think there's only about 10 people in
Yeah.
here. So, not that that matters. Somebody's getting a blended drink, though. You hear that? Looking fancy, yes. Yes, we are.
Yes, tonight is the Captain's or the
Champagne
Champagne
Waterfall. It's the
Waterfall?
first formal night.
yeah,
Of course, since it's a 7-day cruise, there's only 2. So, this
one
is
the
first
second night and then one the sixth night.
I feel like my tie is like floating in a sea of black. Looks funny to me. Anyway,
I think you look very nice.
we're going to run down some things that we've discovered on the Discovery Princess.
Remember, we haven't been on a cruise in about 2 months, so things can change quickly. The last cruise we were on had the norovirus outbreak, and so a lot of things were closed.
I heard the Diamond Princess down in Australia had some sort of intestinal outbreak, and they had to disembark everybody 3 times so far so they'd clean the ship, but who knows. But that's Diamond Princess in Australia, so.
Wasn't the Diamond Princess the one that had the trouble here? The death ship?
For COVID, the
Yeah.
Diamond Princess was
Yeah.
like the thing. Anyway, this is not COVID. I don't think. That's all I know about that. And I'm not going to talk about the news with you. Princess is rolling out a new way to do dining. I'm not talking about specialty dining, but
This
so
is your,
I don't know if you can read that,
probably not.
but they have flexible dining, walk-in dining, and traditional dining.
Which is assigned dining times and tables.
And they're each in a different restaurant. Most, if not all, Princess ships have 3 main dining rooms on board.
But we have noticed on the last cruises we were on, it was hard to find a time where you could go every single night. You kind of had to already have taken advantage of setting up a time or standing in line and letting them serve you. On this ship, it's different. You can almost get every time that you want. And I believe that's because of the new package.
So when you click on one of these, it'll give you times if there are times. So today, for flexible dining, there's no times. Now you could walk down there to the entrance and they could probably get you in. Oh, there's the times. So there are lots of times. So if I wanted to eat at 7 p.m., I could just click on there and make my reservation. That's for the Ketchikan dining room, which is right below us. Walk-in dining is just what it says. You just walk up there, wait in line, and go in. There's no times ever.
And what dining room is that?
And that is in the Skagway. On the Discovery, they're all named after Alaskan places. And so that leaves the Juneau dining room, and that's traditional dining. I don't know if you can see that, but, and decided to go that route. 7:30, we have a reservation they made us every night. I just clicked on the 7:30 and then they made all these reservations. Now, what I discovered today, because we thought we'd be at the same table with the same waiters, but last night we were supposed to be at table 110 and we ended up at 108 because there were people sitting at 110 because it was by the window and I got there first. Tonight we're supposed to be at table 98 according to this, and tomorrow night table 105, and the night after that table 110 again by the window, and the night after that 120, and then the last 2 nights 147. So traditional, I don't know. I don't think table 98 and table 147 have the same wait staff. I don't imagine that, because they would be pretty far apart.
And we were hoping it would be like it used to be, where you would have the same waiter. So when you come in, if you ordered iced tea or something, it would be there waiting for you. You know, things like that. And I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to turn out that way.
Look, my head is really tiny. Where's the camera? Right there, right? Oh, it's right.
So
Anyway, that brings us to the Princess packages, you know, the Princess Plus and Princess Premier. So Princess Premier has added specialty dining, unlimited,
all the specialty dining,
you know, like
we
Crown
want.
Grill and Sabatini's. They both have fitness classes. On Princess Plus, it's two fitness classes in a cruise
No matter how long the cruise is.
and two specialty dining, I think. Anyway, so this means specialty dining is pretty much booked up. Now, again, you could go up to the door there, to the desk, and they would find you something. That's usually the way it works, because people don't show up and they cancel and, you know, all sorts of things. And we noticed it says there's a cancellation fee for specialty dining,
If you don't give them 24-hour notice, they're going to charge you $10
which
per person.
maybe it's been all along, but I've never heard of it. Of course, I've never canceled either. Fitness classes, you have to pay for them all now. There used to be, except Zumba, which is in the piazza.
Yeah, they couldn't even have it in a place where
Front
there's
of
enough room
everybody.
for people. It was so jam-packed, it was like a can of sardines.
But the specialty dining has also gone up in price. Just 2 months ago, Crown Grill was $39 plus 18% gratuity. Now it's $45 plus 18% gratuity. And Sabatini's, and on this ship you have Rudy, the Catch by Rudy, and they're both $45 plus 18% gratuity, which is about $8 more. So it's $53 a person now for specialty dining. And I think they might have raised the price partially to cut down on people like us going, because the premier people get to go all the time, right?
So it's something to think about as far as the package. We went up to the gym today so that we could just work out, and they were doing a stretch class, which they were charging $20 for. But if you had the Premier Plus package, is that correct? Plus?
Plus, you
Plus.
said both packages together, Premier and Plus, two different.
The fitness classes were included. We could not get in. There was a line out the door, and then they locked the door.
Yeah, they locked the door. Isn't that weird?
Normally, I would go into a corner and do my own workout. You could not do that. The gym was packed inside, and so I had trouble trying to find a corner even to do any workout. So
For some reason, they've decided to turn the music back on.
now that we're talking,
Found some of my pictures in the hallways on this ship. I knew they were there.
and Jeff's picture.
And Jeff picture. Jeff. Oh, I was supposed to tell you we were going live. Okay, well, you're not there.
Some of the other things.
I wrote a list. That's what I keep looking at, but it's dark in here.
Check your bill
Yeah, I found mistakes.
already, and this is only the second day.
And they made our bills separately, because on the app before the cruise, it didn't work for putting in, method of payment. It worked for me. I couldn't add her. It kept saying, click on this and click on that, and I did, and it looked like it worked, and the next time I opened it up, I had to do it again. So I got it done, but she had an extra drink charge and I had an extra drink charge. So,
And since it was in Long Beach at lunchtime, there was also a tax from Long Beach.
LA County,
bill.
not Long Beach, San Pedro.
Yeah,
And yeah, there's
9.95.
there's like $1 in taxes on an $8 beer. And
And the
18%
gratuity.
gratuity. So a can of beer cost about
$25 for two?
$11. No, $2.
$22 for two.
$22 for two, yeah.
So,
So check your bill though,
yeah.
because this happened on the last cruise too. And so, I mean, maybe you don't care. It's only money. Bring.
Going sunset, Sally?
Oh, tomorrow we're going to be in Cabo San Lucas. We get in there about 2 p.m. And last night or early this morning, they stuck a sheet under our door and they had like 3 tours that were reduced in price. And so I took advantage of it. And so we're going sunset sailing in Cabo San
Well, let's
Lucas.
know how that is tomorrow.
Which means
We could go live.
we might go live from the sailboat. I don't know if there'll be cell phone service out there. Otherwise, we're going to go live later than 7, because I think our sailing cruise ends at 7, and then we have to get back to the tender dock and then take the tender to the ship. And so tomorrow, 7:30 or 8. Of course, our dinner's at 7:30.
Go do the food because they're starting to take it away.
I'm going to take you on a little tour now of what we're talking about in here.
I'm going to wait here.
I had that table up against me. So this is it. Welcome to our, and they put out food every night. What? And then they take it away.
On the hub side.
What is getting in the way of my screen? Oh, the gimbal. Yeah, that's stupid. Meatballs. And the same thing on the other side. So, and we are down in you know what? I'm going to try to turn this around. Well, it's not working. So I'm going to have to. Huh. Let me turn this around. So we're in the Vista Lounge. Deck 7 at the back, very back of the ship. Over there is the front of the ship, up through there. Of course, the Vista Lounge goes all the way across. This is the aft stairs and elevators. Elevators on this side. Come on. Oh, it opened. Oh, these doors are shut. Some guy was following me. So that's why we're dressed up. It's formal night. We'll do some more later. Not later today. Later in the cruise. So I'm going to go back in here. And I think I know what I did wrong. So I'm going to sit back down and switch this around so we could say goodbye. I just need to find where Janet is. There she is, right where I left her. It's sort of weird to walk and look at yourself. So, I loaded my camera on the gimbal incorrectly. So I'm going to turn it off. Did that make you sick?
Whoa.
Okay. Orientations lock, rotate. Oh. Well, I don't know why I'm having all this trouble today. Didn't yesterday, didn't other times. But it's time to say goodbye because the music's getting louder.
And we're gonna go watch the waterfall fountain. No. Been there,
Anyway,
done that.
so once I've started this way, when I turn this over, it tells me I've got to go back. So I loaded it on the gimbal incorrectly, and now there's nothing I can do about it.
So, from the Discovery Princess, I'm Janet,
I'm Garrett.
and we'll see you in the next port. Bye, Liam. Bye, Austin. Bye, Ashley.
Bye.
See you in the next port.